Hello, super deformed car collectors. So we're looking at 5 GM cars here put out by this Suntory Boss brand of coffee beverages in Japan. They're cans of coffee and they come with a little plastic thing and a free car every now and then. So you can get these off eBay or probably Amazon Japan, anywhere someone's selling stuff from Japan. I did a lot of wheel swaps. These two are normal wheels and I painted them black, but these three are running the alloy wheels that are meant for Hot Wheels. In particular, they're called Word C, although I don't think you can search for that on the internet. I bought them off eBay. Just look up like 1/64 scale alloy wheels. You just swap over the tires, you use a little bit of a putty to set them, and I think they look fantastic. So it's a different type of deformation than choro-qs. I like it. So let's turn this off because I have 4 more today. And here we go. Here's a picture. It seems to be 10th anniversary collection and not. So these are 100th anniversary of Chevrolet. Okay. But these two don't have the same stickers, but they seem to come from this collection. This is a Corvette C3, which I actually see in this photograph, a C3. This is a XLRV. You know, I don't see that in this photo. This photograph is all Corvettes and Camaros, it seems like. So it seems like I have to get some more. There's a Stingray concept here. I think I have that in red. Well, anyways, you can search this stuff out yourself. But the key search words are Suntory Boss and then GM. And that's how I found this image. So let's take a look at these 4 freebies for someone. I had to buy them myself. Let's start with this Cadillac. One of the more modern ones, a 2008 XLRV. And it's from this different collection. So let's see what's in here. I think I've seen this piece of paper before. Alright, so yeah, those 2 Cadillacs are from this collection. Yeah, this Corvette, a couple Corvettes, and then those Camaros. Yep, I have all those. Alright, so it seems like, you know, they have at least 2 different releases, but I think they're sharing a lot of the molds. Although these 2 Cadillacs are unique to this. Oh, see, it says collection number 9. Or wait a sec, there's 9 cars in this collection. Alright. Something about the boss info. Okay. Well, that's not so important. Let's get this out. Get it up at a right angle here. So these are the wheels that came on those other ones that were spinning. They look like train wheels or something, or they're just too industrial looking for this, I think. So that's why I did the wheel swaps. But I took these tires and swapped them over. Alright, but if you're not into swapping wheels, you know, this is actually a pretty good riding stance. You know, the gap between the tire and the body is pretty nice. And then I like the super short cabin they have on these things. There's also a lot of paint details here. The silver fog lights, the headlights with the side markers. Right, the black here, and this plain grill, little dot there. And then a clear window to see that spring motor. So these things, you wind them up, and they go. What's weird is it doesn't say Suntory Boss on the bottom. I don't like that. But I do like that it says it's a 2008 Cadillac, so that's good to know. Although I don't know why it wouldn't say XLRV. Right? There's many different Cadillacs in 2008. I also find that the stock axles are too wide. You know, so what I do is I take this apart. There's a screw here and a tab back there, and then I'd use some cutting pliers, and I just shave them down a little bit, squeeze the wheels back on. Or in the case, obviously, of the 3D printed ones, you don't need to do that. But here on this Cadillac, that's what I did. I also shaved out a little bit of extra plastic to get the wheels underneath the body. I'm not sure if you have to do it on this one, but it's simple enough to do, and the plastic is pretty thin. Okay, well, that's this guy. Put that up there. Let's go with this old Corvette here, this C3. No piece of paper on this one. Okay, so it's a pretty nice metallic blue. I think the metal is inside, the metallic flakes are in the plastic itself. And then there's some silver here for the window frame, and then a casted in but painted silver bumper, and then nice little grill texture, silver, but yeah, the same train wheels, but good riding stance. And then silver for the rear bumpers. There's that tab, and then taillights, and then you can actually see the clear for the backup window, and then a little silver, probably, is that the gas cap? I don't know. I think that's a central rear gas cap. Maybe not, I'm not sure. 68 Corvette, so that's nice. Yeah, so that's the 3rd generation Corvette to my understanding. Looks like a Stingray, right, with this giant hood. It's so deformed. I love this thing. I dig it. Alright. I don't know which of these came out first. 2011, oh, well, here we go, 1996. Corvette Grand Sport, a C4. So this is a different collection. Let's see what this paper has. Okay. Ah, I see. So that ZL1 though, I think it looks identical to this. It's just a different paint job, so I don't think I need that. These two we're gonna get into. This Camaro GSR looks interesting. Is it the same though? Is this silver one? I think it's possibly the same, just a different paint job. Same with the yellow, the 2010. So I probably won't get those, and then I have this red one already. So, alright, well, what's going on with these two? That's just a chrome, and chrome version. But this is unique, this Stingray concept. Unfortunately, it's chromed out. I don't really like that. But I'm going to guess there's probably a different collection that has this casting in normal colors. So if that's the case, I'll try to find that someday. Alright, well, now we know what comes in the 100th anniversary set. That thing's stuck in there. Luckily, I have a pick. Alright, so same wheels, decent stance. Yeah, the metallic is in the plastic itself, so that's pretty interesting. It works. It's not as swirly as, say, some action figures where it doesn't look good. This one actually looks pretty good. The door handle there. I like the orange and the silver here on these lights. And the racing stripe is pretty nice. This is actually raised right here. So that's actually pretty impressive. They must have painted this stripe first and then come back and painted this black raised logo. These are pretty tight panel gaps here. The stripes, yeah, I would say they're generally lined up. Although for some reason I feel like this stripe is bowing out in the middle. It might be an optical illusion though. And this again, this is raised back here. Taillights are good. There's that license plate tab. It even has a 3rd brake light. This stripe right here is a little jagged. Alright, so yeah, 96 Corvette. And it's got the Grand Sport paint job going on. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, the last one is a Z06 from 2011. So now we have the 6th generation Corvette. Okay, so let's start with the back. We got some red taillights, and now a blue stripe carrying across. Yeah, pretty well, actually, much better than the last car. So very nice there. And is this a white metallic? I think there might be metal speckles in here. Yes, it is a white metallic plastic. And for some reason it has a number 3 on there. Nice little texture and black, silver there, silver for the headlights and the little vent. It's not bad. It's not the best one, but it's executed very well. All the paint is well done, you know, it's not overrunning or splotchy or anything like that. So yeah, it does look like, see, the axles, I'm not sure why they make these so wide, but you just take it apart, clip them down, and make them look nicer. Alright, so this is my Suntory Boss collection as to date. Seems like there could be a few more joining this collection later on. I'm not really sure if I'm going to order some more wheels for these. I definitely don't like these wheels, but it turns out I just don't have any ones that look suitable for these Corvettes. So we'll have to see if I order something else for those later on, but for today they're just going to look kind of ugly. Look how far that tire's sticking out. That's ridiculous. Alright, well anyways, let's give you the top view. So I like the spread of, the decades, with these Cadillacs, old, classic, relatively modern, classic, middle modern, and same with the Camaros. So it's nice what Suntory Boss is doing. They're covering different decades of, popular GM nameplates. Alright, well, only time will tell if I get some more of these things. Again, you can check out eBay or wherever they sell Japanese gashapon toys or free promotional items. I would call these gashapons, even though they don't come in a gumball machine. Gashapons are like capsule toys. They're sold in these plastic capsule machines. But I don't know how else I would search for these, right? Free coffee promo, that probably wouldn't work. But for me, I just looked up Suntory Boss GM, and that's how I found those images there. Alright, I had to do an update because those locomotive wheels, they're just not cutting the mustard here. So I swapped 3 of them out. I did keep this one with the stock locomotive wheels, but I did add some black paint to them. I left them because I just want to keep one so I know how bad the wheels are. But I did remove the rear ones here, and I used some putty. And I actually moved the axle up. I clipped the axle thing. But anyways, I lowered the ride height, by fiddling with the wheels. Okay, this one is running some Hot Wheels. These Hot Wheels, like aero discs or whatever you'd call these things, like DTM wheels. I added a little black paint wash in there as well. And coincidentally, this blue almost matches this model perfectly. I had to remove a bunch of plastic and use the putty again to, allow the clearance of the wheels pretty much on all these things. These are Word C alloy wheels with brakes, and I took the original wheels off the tires that came with this toy and they put them on the Word C wheels. And then again some putty and cutting away some plastic. Same thing here, Word C wheels with the tire swap and cutting, well, maybe not cutting away much here, but using the putty and stuff. Alright, so the putty's really great stuff, because you can swap them around cars really easily. It's not expensive, it doesn't leave a mark or anything like that. I found this image from Amazon Japan. It's a different colored collection. Looks like all the same type of castings, but just different colors. So anyways, so you can find this stuff wherever. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll check you out when I hopefully get some more.